Hey.
Hey.
I was just sending you a message saying, "Ribs open, motherfuckers."
Hey, nice shirt.
Oh, thank you. I thought you'd appreciate it. How you lads doing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
good, eh?
Yeah, we're cruising along.
How was the Sunk Lotto show?
Say again, sorry?
How was the Sunk Lotto show?
Oh, mate, fucking wild. That is my third time seeing them since COVID. I never got to see Original Recipe. Or correction, I did when they reformed, but they never came down to Tassie in their original run. I grew up in Tassie, so yes, it was emotional. They were amazing.
That's awesome.
You guys played the last ever Nowhere Festival. Now, unfortunately, I was only available to shoot day one, so we didn't have anyone to cover day two. Talk me
Your
through
loss.
what was it like?
Yeah.
Actually, it was a cool festival. Actually, Nowhere Fest. I think we were the lightest heavy band there, but it was fun. We had a great time. It was. I like those local festivals. You know, they're sort of they're homegrown and they kind of they bring all the heavy community together because us heavy peeps we've got to stick together.
Yeah, 100%. Are you familiar with? There was a band playing on day one called. They opened day one called Trace. They are from Brisbane. They are very you. I was just listening to you guys, and
Please, go get 'em.
no, yeah, I know, right? How dare they? They call themselves either Trace or Trace 24.
24?
But,
You're not the first person who said that.
Yeah,
no?
right.
No, not at all.
Well, there you go. Check them out. They're good.
It's from Fun with Explosives.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Jesus, this is bright. All right, I feel like I'm standing in Hiroshima. Hang on. Dial that down a bit. There we go. Sorry, go ahead, mate.
From Fun with the Explosives, got me onto who Trace 24 is.
Yeah.
So it's the exact same thing.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Interesting. I haven't actually heard that before, so we'll have to suss them out, hunt them down, and kill them on my one Australian paperly.
You'll probably like a lot of the same bands. So there you go.
Yeah, probably. Wow. Yeah. There you go. That's
now,
exciting.
okay, so obviously the occasion there's a couple of things that we're talking about. The main occasion is you are releasing the video for Nostalgia. So let's talk about the track first, and then we're going to get into the video. What can you tell me about the creation of the song Nostalgia?
Well, it actually started with these three legends. They had all of the music. They had 5 tracks essentially already done, and before I'd sort of even come on the scene as KALATONE, they were tracking these songs, and that was the first song that they ever sent me personally to go, "Hey, do you want to sing for us?" And I said, "Well, show me some stuff," and then they did, and I thought that's some really good shit. So I did some lyrics to it. I jumped in this very studio here, and sang what is now called Nostalgia. So it was kind of it's nostalgic in so many ways because it's literally the first song that birthed what is now KALATONE. So
yeah.
I also fell in love with Tim after that.
Oh, thanks, man.
So
Yeah.
it was like 11, 12 o'clock at night you sent that through.
Yeah, it was actually.
The bromance started.
The bromance started.
Mate, it's understandable. My heart was aflutter watching him in the video. I'll tell you, it's
Hey, thanks.
That track was actually, to go back a bit further, that track was actually pushed to the side first, and then we revisited a long time
I changed the chorus to
you changed the chorus.
So it was nostalgic by the time you got to redoing it.
Yeah.
Really?
Many times.
And we got the track with the vocals.
nice.
Yeah, fun.
So let's talk about the video. You worked on with Peter Cavari. What was the process like? What was the overall concept that you gave him?
It's really funny. So Adrian, the master over here on all socials and getting out there and doing his thing, he's the hustler. Yeah. He's out there and he's like, oh, there's this guy on Facebook advertising. He wants to do like a really good music film clip for a band. I kind of put our name in the hat. I was like, cool. Yeah, and it was his first music video too. He's done a bunch of short films and even a couple of feature films and stuff like that. He's a Brisbane guy. So local dude, super nice. We had a meeting with him. He absolutely fell in love with the song Nostalgia. Like he just couldn't stop playing it on repeat. I think he needs help. But we had our first meeting together, and we kind of just hit it off. He's an absolute legend, and he's like, I've got some really cool ideas about this whole thing, what it feels like, what it means to me. Can I put a storyboard together for you? And we're like, well, yeah, shit, yeah, we don't have any clue of what we're doing ever. So please help us out and do your thing. So he basically took, dare I say, creative control of that in terms of the storyboard and the vision of it. He knew what he was capable of, and him and his team, Nigel as well, the head of the cinematographer and video co-director and videographer and 7,000 other hats that he wears. But yeah, they kind of just took control of that space, and there was times it was like maybe 3 months into the whole thing we didn't actually hear anything, so we're just like everything's still good. And send them a message like we're doing this, and then all of a sudden we get like a dozen images of all these storyboard things. It was just really cool to see it all come together like that. But he just kind of exploded with it, and we were just sort of along for the ride at that point, which was really, really cool. So. But it was one of those things where you sort of said, we don't just want to be another band that puts out a video clip where we're just standing around singing a song and playing a song, and that's cool. And props to those that do it, because I know it all costs money and time and effort and energy and all those things. But it's, we're all from the vintage where we grew up with like Rage, 2:00 in the morning. You're like, what the hell did I just watch?
Yeah.
And it's that kind of feeling. But we wanted some kind of story or substance to the film clip, because it kind of has to match the song. The song's got substance to it, and we feel it does. So yeah, that was kind of where it all or how it all came together. And on the day of, it was just amazing. It was like 20 crew. We had actors and actresses, and
It was catered.
It was catered for. We had a set designer.
Yeah.
I had makeup. You guys had makeup. Somebody wiped the sweat off my head. I thought, shit, I've made it. This is fantastic. It was great.
Yeah.
It was a good day.
Awesome experience. Awesome.
So let's wind it way back and talk origins. How did the band come together?
Go, Gav, go.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been just after the pandemic. I met Dave through, was it Band
Mix, one of
Band
those
Mix.
like digital equivalent of the old "we need a drummer" on
Yeah.
a poster at the music store. Version of that.
Give me a shit.
And I was doing something completely different. I was doing something acoustic. We just started playing, and then we kind of fell through with a few people. And then Adrian over here was like, I need someone to help play in a Tool covers band.
That's one that you.
And then you came
Oh.
across me.
Is that a Facebook music group or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how we started.
And then I liked his riffs. I was like, he's writing really cool riffs.
So I just
I could
started
work
drawing
with
in some riffs.
I was like,
We started writing
the
to
Tool
them, and
covers.
just started melding together. Something like,
Yeah, and then we needed a drummer, and I was like, Dave.
Dave.
And I was like, he's
Jazz
not
background.
a rock guy. He's like a jazz. What's your background?
Yeah, more playing in orchestras and jazz and things like that. Actually, yeah,
And I was like,
played rock here and there, but yeah.
yeah. And so we kind of evolved into us. It was great.
Didn't you say to Gav, I want to be in a rock band?
Well, I was kind of doing the other stuff.
He's regretting that decision
I
now.
wanted to let out the inner 16-year-old inside me and hit some things hard. And
You're not a real dad. You're not a real dad.
yeah, all that stuff. But I also, most of my gigs were in Brisbane, which it really isn't that far from the Gold Coast. But if you can minimize the amount of time you're on the M1,
Yeah.
Pacific Highway,
Yeah.
it's
That's the
good.
thing.
So, so I was like, I want to join something a bit more local on the Gold Coast, and for weekly rehearsals and things like that.
But
So-
it was also Dave's drumming. Really, he just felt the music so beautifully
Mm.
in a way that I've never heard someone play before. So he really blew me away. And I just thought, I'm sure he can get more and more rock as we go. And he just evolved it. He's just a talented guy.
No.
So it's good to work with.
So much praise in this
Thank you.
room right now. Feel the
Adrian and I,
love.
we were just like, this
Feel
is
the
great.
love.
Yeah.
And that's how
Work out.
He's got a bromance with everybody.
You mean I'm not the only one?
You gotta love it. Like, for me, when I'm making
It's literally
music,
going on behind your back right now.
Yeah, literally.
I'm in the dark corner.
You're in the Matrix chair. You get to choose the pills. But yeah, it is like I said, these guys were pretty much together, and there was actually a vocalist in between me and well, before me, I should say, not between me. That's weird.
You, me and Dave.
And they actually did do a show, and they were still called KALATONE and everything, but we kind of just rubbed that one out a little bit. We just get rid of that one, and they kind of went, "Oh, we need an actual vocalist. We need somebody that can sing." So let's do that. And yeah, it was like a friend of mine that was like, "Hey man, this band wants to, have a singer," and they're on the coast. And I'd actually just come back from Europe, and I went over there for some singing stuff as well. And I was like, well, I'm so gung ho to do everything and anything musical. It was my first time going overseas for something music related as a singer, and it blew my mind. So when I came back, I was full of energy. Hence why I sent in the track at like midnight after I'd done it.
You message you and say, "Have you got that track ready?"
Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, sure, here you go." And then it was the four of us, and we all went for a rehearsal, and we all jammed and clicked, and the rest is history.
I don't think did Tim know that we were actually looking at another vocalist at the same time.
Don't tell him now.
Yeah, no, that was. I remember that. Yeah,
we jammed with that other guy for a bit.
he was different.
Different.
Yeah.
Remember that.
The thing about Tim is when I had Tim sing on Nostalgia, that was it.
That was it.
Like, I mean, I sent him some of my favorite vocalists just as a little idea of what I like. And this guy Pete Murray he was from Ultra Sprank, Life of Planet Nine, Low Pro. He does these high angelic vocals, and he did that sort of vibe nostalgia when you're singing about nostalgia, and it just blew me away. I was like, this guy's he's got some talent, but it's not just skill; it's like feeling in what he's doing too, and that just blew me away. I was like, no. Nah, you just can't. It's like once in a lifetime.
Pretty good at blowing, apparently.
Once in a lifetime you meet a bunch of guys that you can really gel with.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what KALATONE is to me. It's like, you get one or two chances in a life, and this is it.
Nice.
Well said, Gav. Well said.
Oh,
that's deep, man.
Oh, so deep. A little tear coming out.
Sorry.
Yeah, after you. Shut up, Gav. You've said enough.
Where did the band's name come from? Because for some reason I've been giving it this Italian inflection all week and be like, I'm interviewing at 7:30. I'm interviewing KALATONE. I'm like, I don't know where the fuck I got that from.
Hey, look, if we're in Europe, let's talk.
Panettone cake.
Panettone cake. Yeah.
So the name cake, I came up with a name probably in 2005 for a band, and it was called Color Mass. And color is Sanskrit for time, and it's it's kind of a tantric thing. It's kind of like an Eastern philosophy sort of name, and then I put tone on the end. I was like, hey, that sounds really cool, but it has this kind of weird thing of saying color tone as well. Like you're talking about color and tone. So it's got all these weird sort of things, but color was always a big part of what I enjoyed in a band name. And it just came together after that.
Oh, nice.
It has a lot of meanings. And it's one of those names that would just, if we get a lot of fans who like to deep dive on stuff, then, they can deep dive for a long time.
You're going to rename that chair the Philosopher's Chair.
The Philosopher's Chair? Yeah, right.
I thought that was the cuck chair over there.
Damn it.
Same thing.
Yeah.
I will never. I mean, where are those memes? That I swear it was never called that. And then I see all of these. There was like some meme going around about a year or two ago, and it's like, every hotel room has one. And I was like, oh my God, you're
Yeah.
right. There's always a chair facing the bed.
Just don't use the UV light.
It's just like a Jackson Pollock in here.
It's just, I love
Yeah,
it.
the tone was too high. I just had to bring it way down for you.
I understand. That's fine. Look, we live there.
Guys, let's talk about Pathways. How long did it take you to put this together? Obviously, it's your first one, so I'm guessing the lifespan of the band.
Yeah, something like that. Like I said, these guys pretty much had most of those tracks. I think all 5 of the tracks were pretty much written from a music perspective. They were just kind of sitting there. They started recording. What was the studio called again?
Core Studios.
Core Studios here on the coast. They started recording there and tracking it all, and they just needed the singer. So then the pressure was on me to get all these. So they were like, "Oh, we've got a band and we want to do things and we want to release the music." And this guy here is super impatient, so I wanted to release everything at once, like yesterday. And and so we, the pressure was on to write all the songs. So I think I did. I wrote all 5 lyric and vocal lines in, I don't know, it was like a month or something stupid. But we did that, and then of course came the mixing part of it, and then we got Gav's mate, also named Tim, over in NZ to mix it for us. And then it was, the backwards and forwards thing of like, oh, let's change this, let's sort that. But for the most part, it was all sort of there. We just needed to find the right person to help it come together and mix it properly. There's a lot of people out there that, claim to be producers and mixing engineers and all that kind of stuff in this world of bedroom producers and things.
It was a really difficult place to be. Like, I knew my mate Tim in New Zealand. I used to play in a band with him a long time ago, and he learned in LA, and I just knew he was going to do quality. Like, I could trust him, so we just sent it to him, and he just nailed it. And he has a master guy in Canada that he worked with in LA as well, so he sent it to him, and it just came back, and we just like, wow, that's really well done. Beautiful mix.
Yeah, he did really well, and then the mastering took it to the next level, and then we had this finished thing. And the whole idea of Pathways itself and the name is the fact that all 4 of us come from really different backgrounds, musically and in just walks of life in general. And of course, that's the same as every band, but and we all grew up listening to similar stuff, and we all come together as a love of this, alternate and heavy sort of genre, but with such varied differences. Like I was a jazz singer and things like that, and Dave used to do orchestral stuff, and this guy over here is like death metal, and this guy just does everything. But it's like we all sort of came together. There's all these sort of walks of life and walks of pathways. So that's sort of what we came up. And then a lot of the lyrics that and the inner workings of my head is things to do with like crossroads, always making these decisions. And it was quite heavy emotionally for me writing the lyrics themselves. There was a lot of weight behind them, a lot of decisions and a lot of heaviness in that space and mental health, and and it just felt right to sort of, I don't know, Pathways just kind of became a signal, I guess. Like it was the right thing to do.
Nice. This has been rad. Thank you very much for your time. I will let you get back to rehearsing or cocaine and hookers, whatever you were doing, and easy.
Cocaine, hookers, and rehearsing. That sounds like a great idea. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate your time.
No worries, lads. I'll take it.
What did you think of the video clip anyway?
Yeah, what did you think of the video?
Loved it. Pretty. Like I said, I was kind of stunned when you were like, "Oh, that was his first music video," because I was like, "Fucking really?" But it makes sense that he's done all this. Like, you can tell that it is made by someone who knows what the fuck they're doing. Like, it is
awesome.
Visually wild. So well done.
Yeah,
and
thanks,
good
man.
on you for actually making the effort and actually, using a real person. I moderate Metalheads of Brisbane, and I am so fucking sick of AI slop everywhere. It is doing my head in.
Yes,
thank you for just employing real people.
We left the bar. I think we've set the bar there. Now we're going to be stuck.
Yeah, that's it. You're fucked.
Oh, shit, it's all fucking downhill from now.
That would be true. Get a lot of people.
Hey, it could be worse. You could have been like sunk Loto and written all of this like really high level stuff when you're 17. Then have people judge you for it the rest of your life.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Bloody overachievers.
I love that.
Right.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much, man.
Tom, thanks for
Appreciate
your
your
time.
time.
Thanks.